Ah, Christmas, a time-honored celebration that beckons us with the promise of joy, warmth, and tradition. As the winter cold weaves through the streets carrying the scent of evergreen and peppermint, our hearts are drawn to the familiar rituals that make this season so special. It's a time when tradition becomes lifelong memories connecting generations in a shared celebration of love and togetherness. At the heart of Christmas traditions lies the evergreen tree, standing tall and proud in the center of our homes. Its branches strung with twinkling lights, delicate ornaments, and memories of years gone by. As we gather around its illuminated branches, we are reminded of the importance of family, love, and unity. The hangings of stockings captures the childlike wonder that Christmas inspires in all of us. The anticipation of waking up to find these stockings filled to the brim with small treasures and surprises is a tradition that nobody could dislike. Carols fill the air, from classics like Silent Night to lively tunes like Jingle Bells. These songs tell stories of miracles of a starry night in Bethlehem and the goodwill that extends to all. As we look back on the traditions of Christmas, we realize that these are more than just rituals, they are simply what makes Christmas, Christmas. We would also like to take a look at the celebration of Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights. At the heart of Hanukkah is the lighting of a menorah, a 9-branch candelabrum. Each night we add a new candle, symbolizing the miracle of the oil that lasted for 8 days in the ancient temple in Jerusalem. The 9th candle, the shamash, is used to light the others and is placed either in the center or off to the side of the other candles. And let's not forget the delicious foods associated with Hanukkah. From crispy latkes to sweet sufganiyot, these treats cooked in oil symbolize the miracle of the oil that burned for 8 days. Another cherished tradition is the spinning of the dreidel. A 4-sided spinning top with Hebrew letters on each side. People of all ages gather to play this game, often using chocolate coins or other treats as tokens. So as we celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas this year, let's cherish these traditions that bring us together and illuminate our lives with joy and meaning.
You know, music has always been one of the most important parts about Hanukkah. That brings us to GRNEWS' top 5 songs about Hanukkah. Number 5, we have Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel.
And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play. Oh dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh dreidel I shall play.
Next, at number 4, we have, from world-famous comedian Adam Sandler, the Hanukkah song, the 1994 version.
Put on your yarmulke, here comes Hanukkah. So much funaka to celebrate Hanukkah.
At number 3 goes to a song written by former SNL cast member Adam Sandler, the Hanukkah song, 1999.
Hanukkah is the festival of lights. Instead of one day of presents, we get cake.
At number 2, we have a song written by, you're never gonna guess this, the man, the myth, the legend, who makes $20 million per film, Adam Sandler, for the Hanukkah song, the 2002 version.
But if you still feel like the only kid in town without a Christmas tree, I guess my first 2 songs didn't do it for you. So here comes number 3.
And number 1, we have the absolute best song to listen to during the 8 nights of Hanukkah, made by a very, very special man who starred in both Grown Ups films and The Do-Over, David Spade. Psych it, Adam Sandler, for the Hanukkah song, the 2015 version.
I'm here with the advisors of the Jewish Student Union, Ms. Forsaw and Ms. Aziza. I'd like to start off by asking, how was each of your Hanukkahs?
Mine was low key, given what's the war in Israel, and it's typically a minor holiday, or it is a minor holiday anyway. So we ate some traditional foods and enjoyed each other's company.
Cool.
Same. It's a bit different because of the war in Israel right now. So we do celebrate it, but it's not a major holiday in general, and it's good in general.
Yeah. So what are some of the traditions that you usually have with your family on Hanukkah?
Well, my husband quizzes our children. Same questions every year, and every year we struggle with them. But so that's fun. And this year we made, we used a lot of oil and cooked a lot. And I probably still smell like oil.
We usually light the candles at
Yes.
night.
Nice.
We get together around the table. We light the candles. We do eat the special donuts that are called sufganiyot in Hebrew, and we sing the songs, the traditional songs, and we try to eat baked latkes.
I meant to try those and forgot.
Me too. So what are your guys' favorite food that's like a traditional Jewish food?
So the main one is actually sufganiyot, which are like donuts, but they're different. They're a little more bready-like, and also they have this jelly and different flavors. So it's nice to eat them.
Yeah, we tried making those homemade, and we made potato latkes, which we fried, and we're going to make sweet potato latkes, but we ran out of steam, so we didn't. But yes, and we had fried chicken.
Nice. Those both sound really good. I'm going to have to try some of that. Speaking of food, let's take a look at Glen Rock's very own Miss Samad, who will explain why the food is so delicious.
Good morning, Glen Rock. Welcome back to the Family Consumer Science Kitchen. Today we are talking about latkes, Festival of Lights. When we celebrate Hanukkah, you're going to be eating foods that are generally fried in oil, and latkes is one of the best things to make from scratch. When making latkes, you only need a few simple ingredients. So you're going to get your potatoes, onions, some eggs, salt, flour, and your secret ingredient is baking soda. It's going to give your latkes a nice crispy edge. When you're ready to make your latkes, you're going to peel your potatoes, you're going to grate them nice and thin. You're also going to end up grating your onions. So you have your potatoes, your onions in a bowl. You're then going to add about 1/3 cup of flour, your egg, and a teaspoon of salt, and then a pinch of baking powder or baking soda. That's going to give you your latkes that nice crispy edge. And then you're going to get a nice frying pan, and you're going to fry your latkes in some oil. And there you have it. Latkes in the Family Consumer Science classroom. The middle schoolers made these last week, and maybe one day you'll get to make them too.
I'm Nikhil Awani. I'm going to hit the halls of GRHS to find out what their favorite Christmas movies are. Who am I here with today?
Dangle.
What's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
The Grinch, because you're a mean one. Mr. Grinch.
Thank you. Who am I here with today?
Akira.
What's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Probably The Grinch, because that's the only one I know. So, yeah.
Alright, thank you. Who am I here with today?
Michael Falcaventa.
Alright, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Elf, because it's really funny.
Alright, thank you. Who am I here with today?
William Corey.
Alright, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
The Polar Express, because I love the train.
Alright, thank you. Alright, who am I here with today?
Sam.
Alright, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Home Alone, just because I think it's a classic.
Alright, thank you. Who am I here with today?
Evan Logman.
Alright, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Elf, because it takes place in New York and it's really good.
Alright, thank you. Alright, who am I here with today?
Noah Jacobs.
Alright, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?
Probably Elf because I watched it with my family a bunch when I was younger.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for everyone who participated. Now, back to the studio.
It was the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breasts of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what, to my wondering eyes, did appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer, with a little driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all, as leaves that before the wild hurricane fly when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around now, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in all fur from head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled, his nipples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn open like a bow, and a beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round berry that shook when he laughed, and like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink in his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled the stockings, then turned with the jerk and laying a finger side on his nose, and giving a nod of the chin he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, his team gave a whistle, and they all flew like a down of the thistle. But I heard him exclaim, he drove out of sight. Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
That's all we have for you today. Make sure you're following our social media pages at Glenrock Media on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok for all the latest GR News updates. From all of us at GR News, we are wishing you a very happy holidays. I'm Connor Bratsby's, and this is GR News.
It's that time. Christmas time is here. Everybody knows there's not a better time of year. Hear that sleigh. Santa's on